So, folk etymology is when a misunderstanding of the origin of a word changes the trajectory of that word. So, a gross little bug called a cockroach eventually becomes a cockroach because of associations with fishes and chickens and roosters, right? Female becomes female because of an association with male, even though until that point it wasn't related etymologically. The word outrage took a violent turn because people think it's a combination of out and rage, when really it comes from the French outrage, which can be traced back to ultra, just meaning like excess, going beyond the boundary. And the thing about folk etymologies is that sometimes we can see it happen in real time. Like, a lot of people think that the word rizz comes from charisma, which would make sense, but my understanding of this, and a lot of that comes from this interview, is that the word rizz was really something that a bunch of kids, including a kid that got really popular in cenat, really just said because it sounded cool. And another thing that's interesting but teetering on problematic because it's being repackaged as a Gen Z term is get, right? Because people were saying get in response to TikTok videos with nice rear ends in them. And then people took that to mean that get means nice rear end. And within like the past week or so, I've seen things like I have a get or W get, right? We're changing the trajectory of that word. And so the takeaway from all this is that when it comes to etymology, we've got the real etymology, but we also got the fake etymology that sometimes becomes real